Indians can always take a chance. You can be a ghost with no legs. You can be a ghost with no arms. You can be a ghost with no...
Hey everybody, my name is Sam. I'm 13 years old and I have tame transgender, meaning that while I'm biologically female, I realized that the case wasn't the same for my gender identity and I now identify as a man. There are obviously some rough times that come along with being trans. There's body dysphoria, of course. Dysphoria being the feeling that your body isn't right, which can be a large burden to many. There will be people who will give you a hard time. God knows I've encountered far too many of them. Just a few weeks ago, I came up to a childhood best friend and she called me it rather than using my correct male pronouns. I could go on for hours about all the hardships of being trans. But for me, the hardest part was figuring out how I was supposed to act. Figuring out what being masculine meant and how I was to conform to these stereotypes. There have been people who have made fun of me because I'm not the most masculine person. I'm more of an artistic guy, with hobbies such as figure skating, which is notorious for being very feminine. For a long time, I felt that I should quit skating simply because I was a man, and I didn't belong in such a girly place. This feeling broke my heart because skating had been my livelihood, my passion, since I was 10. But I felt sure that I would be rejected by the community there. Thankfully, that wasn't true, but I digress. When I stepped back and took a moment to ponder why I was feeling this way, I began to think about the spectrum of masculinity and where I fell on it. I felt like my masculinity was often invalidated simply because I wasn't born a man, and that really, really scared me. I feared that I would be disrespected even more if I did embrace the feminine aspects of my life and of myself. Not to say that I'm not at all masculine. If we're going by the stereotypically manly activities, I participate in a lot of them. I love sports and video games, working out, the whole deal. But for some reason, it just didn't seem like enough to me. I felt like I had to prove myself in some way. To whom, I'm still not sure. It wasn't that people close to me ever disrespected me in such a fashion, but I'd internalized the fear that they someday would. These feelings often increase whenever I was around my cisgender male friends. Cisgender meaning that their gender identity or how they feel up here matches their biological sex. They seemed perfectly comfortable being themselves, shoving each other around and telling stupid dirty jokes, while I sat in the corner sweating awkwardly under my many, many layers of clothing worn in a pitiful attempt at concealing my female figure. I would try to play along and look like I was having fun, while I internally struggled. Thoughts ran through my head like, oh God, am I sitting the right way? Is this how guys sit? Can I ask one of them? At first I felt very out of place around other guys my age, because I felt like I was not going to be accepted. I lived with a constant fear in the back of my head that one of them would call me a girl or shame me in some way for not being the same as them. Over time, though, these same friends have proven that they would do nothing of this sort, and I've made sure that I always feel at ease when in their company. For example, I recently met with a friend that I hadn't seen in person since before I had begun my transition. Even when I had identified as female when we first met, he'd always treated me like one of the guys, and he'd been one of my best friends. I will admit I was very nervous about seeing him again, because his views on LGBT plus people were unknown to me. I remember my hand trembling as I went to wave hello, silently praying that he wouldn't call me my birth name. To my surprise, he shook my hand and greeted me with, "Hey Sam, how are you, man?" He'd heard about my transition to male from another friend, and immediately started using my new name and pronouns, no questions asked. And even though my voice hasn't cracked and I enjoy clothes shopping as much as a good baseball game, he and all of my friends make sure never to taunt me for not perfectly conforming to male stereotypes. It's taken a long time, but I finally realized that no person is complete without their fair share of both masculine and feminine traits, and everything in between. Because in actuality, there isn't a difference. These stereotypes of what people of different genders are supposed to enjoy are merely social constructs designed to force everyone into boxes. And as I've learned over time, I am no good at fitting into them. These hobbies I've been so terrified to enjoy are simply things I do to express myself, and in no way determine what my gender is or what kind of a person I am. I began sharing these lessons I was learning with a larger community, YouTube. I learned that I wasn't the only one struggling with this, and I began making videos communicating with my audience about my day-to-day struggles and sharing the wisdom gained from them. Through battling these conflicted feelings and challenges, I've been able to help and educate many people and grow as a person. Now, if you'll allow me to get quite savvy for a moment, it really is what's on the inside that counts. It doesn't matter how you express yourself or what you enjoy, so long as you're happy. So if you're a male-identified person and you love knitting, keep doing what you're doing. You are no less of a man for it. If you're female-identified and you play football, that's so cool. If you're somewhere in between, just keep being amazing and never let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. Gender expression is a huge spectrum, and as humans, it is our job to be all over it and break gender norms left and right. I guess I would say the moral of my story is, don't let standards like these limit your enjoyment of life, because you deserve to be as happy as can be. Thank you.